Back. This is the live coverages that we are bringing you from the IEC, the Independent Electoral Commission, the nomination of candidates for president. So far, three aspirant presidential candidates have all filed their nominations. Joseph Juve, Marisok, and Alhaji Mamade Kurang. So the last person for the day is also here. He has just arrived, but he came alone. There isn't anybody that is accompanying him as he enters election house there. Mr. Matthew Gomez is known about him. Mr. Gomez, I understand, was a teacher at some point in his career. He's from Marakisa village, so he is one of 26 candidates who have all expressed their interest in the country's top job. He has arrived. He came a little earlier. He should have been here, but his nomination should have started at 2 p.m. But he came 30 minutes before that. He was sitting outside waiting for his time to enter the IEC compound there. So now he has just entered. The IEC officials have also taken their seat. They had retreated to their offices, but they have come out, led by the chairman of the commission, Ali Umar Njai. So Mr. Matthew Gomez will be the last person for the day. He will file his nomination, and then it will be the end of today's process. Four candidates are what have been scheduled to file their nominations. So Matthew comes last. He has just entered. I went to him in a bit to really finding out in terms of his biography, who he is, where he comes from. But what he told me is that he has some issues. He will rather go and meet the IC officials first, and then later maybe he will speak to the media. So that's the situation here at Election House. The process has been quite smooth. There hasn't been anything that one can point to and say that the process has not gone smoothly. So it has been very smooth. There's been a lot of discipline here, a lot of maturity, really, in terms of how today's process has gone. So that's the situation. Mr. Gomez is inside. He too will file his nomination. He will submit all the papers that he has. The IC officials will go through this. This nomination will start today and end on Friday next week. So that's how it's going to be. The big boys, if you like, of Gambian politics are also going to be here. They're also going to file their nominations. So we will go to and listen to what the meeting there between Mr. Gomez and the IC officials.
That being one of the requirements, became a challenge, and I made a decision to withdraw because of the task clearance and accessibility. Yes, the letter is here. Okay. The letter is here.
have a civil letter committed to one here. But because of certain factors, he couldn't continue with the process. So he has now written to me to withdraw his candidacy. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Demo. Okay, fine now. So, Mr. Gomez is out. I think he has withdrawn. We will try to get him. Mr. Gomez, we want to have a word with you. Mr. Gomez, have you withdrawn? Have you withdrawn your candidature, Mr. Gomez? You want to say anything?
Well, viewers, you're watching online.
At least you owe it to this. Mr. Gomez, you anything? He's not in anything.
From the Independent Electoral Commission, IEC,
Mr. Gomez,
nomination for the presidential aspirants has kicked off today.
he was an independent.
The last aspirant to fight his paper,
But,
which is Mathew Gomez. He just
to him,
to the IEC desk, but
Actually,
we just come to realize that he withdrew his intention to,
them. So we will see whether we get him from him.
after having some issues that he said, the factors that he
What-
needed to withdraw some papers to submit to complete his procedures of the nomination. Joseph Youth has all his papers intact.
At his
Accepted
stage,
by the IEC,
teacher at some point, he was his teacher works now in terms of.
which is
We don't really know. As fast
and are now waiting for the public scrutiny. So essentially, we have 3 aspirants that has
Yes.
today, but only 3 has to
Oh, what-
continue with their bid.
thing about him is that he refused to or declined
Bid of the
to speak to the media. So that's the situation here. He was the last person that was scheduled to appear before officials here at the Independent Electoral Commission compound to file his nomination. But what we've gathered is that he has withdrawn. Stay tuned.
Electoral Commission, where the nomination of candidates that are hoping to run for the December 4th presidential election is ongoing. We've just witnessed Mr. Mathew Gomez present his nomination papers or otherwise to the
What did he tell the chairman?
He said he said he just have to give you. Okay, he have to give you, chairman. So the regulator and then.
So, viewers, the interesting development there regarding Mathew Jallo is that Mathew Gomez, is that he has withdrawn from this contest, from this race. The reason we are still trying to find out, but he has withdrawn. He met with the IEC officials, and what much I have gathered is that he has given a letter to the IEC. This letter, I understand, has to do with his decision to withdraw from the race. He came, I tried to speak to him, he declined the invitation, and when he came out too, I went after him in a bid to get in a comment from him, but he declined to comment. Not much at some point. He was a teacher That pretty much that's what I've been able to gather from him. He has declined to speak to the media. Fourth person that was scheduled to appear before officials of the Independent Electoral Commission. 4 candidates were supposed to file their nomination. Mr. Gomez is the only candidate out of the 4 who has announced or has elected to withdraw from the race. So that is it. I mean, for today, that's it for today. The nomination for the candidate, that's when the nomination would end. So thank you for being there. That will be it from me. I'll be back tomorrow with my team here at Election House.